What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone is well. We're gonna get right into it. So, last week when we raced Razzie, uh, we fell a little bit behind in the encounters, so we're gonna catch up today. Nice high specialist, and insert name. Hello, welcome on in. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Chocolate, what's going on? So we're gonna do some Galar fossil encounters here to catch up. And once we get caught up, I think we might do a little wild hunt, see if we can find something. Zen, never apologize for um, getting lots of shinies and showing them off. And hey, Big Cheese. And Ice type, I did not. Let me take a look at the Discord now. I have a feeling I missed a few things. Oh, Ice type specialist, very nice. 447 checks. Very good. Nice job. But how's hey, Daylight, what's going on? How's everyone's Tuesday going? What's up? Hope everyone's doing well. What? Okay. It's Tuesday. It is today. Hey, Sax, what's going on? Good to see you, buddy. I'm just going to call you LGDC because I don't want to mispronounce your name and sound insulting. But welcome on in. It's going good, Sax. While you're here, though, I just noticed something. I'm hoping you can take a look at in the Discord. Can you look at what's going on with the question of the day? I'm confused. But yeah, how's everyone's day going? What's wrong exactly? There seems to be a sub channel now under question of the day that somebody created. I don't know how they would have done that or what it means. Got an OTA update on your phone to push to Android 12. I'm doing it so it bricked my mobile data so I can't use the internet Wi-Fi. Ouch! Thanks. French look the live accent. Okay, I assume you were French, but welcome on in. Good to see you. Now they want to remote into my phone, but that was 6 hours ago. They haven't gotten back to me. Oh man, that that's painful. Oh, an archive looks like perms are on for sub-channel talks. Yeah, I don't know what that means. It just looks really funky to me. You gotta go to bed. All right, Ice Type Specialist. Well, thanks for popping on in. Yeah, and you need your phone to run your. Yeah, Big Cheese. I don't know what to tell you. That's really crappy. I hope it gets taken care of soon. I mean, I wish I had more to offer you. would be upset too. Other than Big Cheese's big phone problems, how's everyone else's day going? Anyone do anything exciting? Anyone working on some shiny hunts? Anyone doing some DAs? Anyone doing some Nuzlocks? What's happening? Doing a Kartana DA, nice. Well, knowing you, Zen, you'll probably have that in about 20 minutes. It's the luck that you've been having lately. Hey guys, this was just kind of a spur of the moment stream today. I know Razzie and I are continuing the fossil race tomorrow, but I was 120 checks behind him. So I wanted us to be caught up before we go head to head again tomorrow. So we'll knock these out. We'll knock out these 120 checks, and then we might do a little bit of a wild hunt for a while. See if we can find something. I hope so. I haven't had much shiny luck in the past week. I got the wild Tyrant last Monday, and since then I haven't gotten anything in any game other than last night. Last night, believe it or not, I actually did get a shiny in a Dynamax Adventure. It was just a one-off Dynamax Adventure I did with Daylight to get the Solgaleo path. And I got a shiny Beware, which is a cool shiny, but I don't need it. I already had it. All right, Sax, I appreciate that. I didn't know what was going on. I just never seen something like that. But thank you. I really do appreciate it. Happy birthday, AJ. Good to see you. Everyone wish AJ a happy birthday. I hope you've been having a good day, buddy. Hey, what's going on, Nicole Campbell, or is it Max? If I'm wrong, please forgive me. I'm getting old. I had an incredible day because of you also. Thank you. Okay, it was Max. I remember. Yay for me. Thank you, but really a hot one. Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, you guys hit like the all-time record in the UK since they started like having records, right? Like today's like literally the hottest day in the history of weather reports. Sex, how was your weekend? And how's our friend Evie Queen doing? Yeah, Zen's fantastic. Heard something cold's coming my way. I hope so. I hope so, Forces of Nature. And thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. How's your day going? 103 at 11:10 p.m. with 97% humidity. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. When will we get the shiny? I don't know. I don't know, Max. I'm hoping soon. I'm really hoping soon. This has been, decently long hunt. Hey, Devious, good to see you. And yes, the odds for this hunt are 1 in 4,096. But between Razzie and I, we've seen 3,480 checks. So we're not at odds, but we are getting close to odds. We'll definitely hit odds tomorrow. Why is the counter not going up? Max, because I'll put the counter up once this batch is done. Instead of having to hit up every second, I just wait for the batch to be done and then I increase the counter by 60. Take my shiny look! Fires a shiny laser. Thank you, Forces of Nature. That is, that's the first time someone's given me shiny luck via a laser. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Max, it's basically just to save my finger from getting tired. I mean, my right hand's already exhausted for hitting the A button over and over and over. Hey, Hefty Mom, good to see you. Thank you for the luck. Hope you had a good day. You just got 2 shiny Pokemon Legends Arceus. Nice, Devious. What did you get? I have an odd sense of humor, so I could send luck in anyway. Well, I appreciate that. I have somewhat of an odd sense of humor myself. Gotta go eat? Alright. I hope you enjoy. Snowrunt and Hisuian Zorua. Nice, nice. Both those very nice. Was that a male or female Snowrunt? Oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you, thank you. Hey, did anyone get a chance to see that as of today, our community tab is finally live on the channel? Hey, Sax, nice message, thank you. Do you want me to cut Razzie's power? Not right now, not right now. I know he's in the midst of streaming some DA hunts, and I don't want to mess that up for him, but keep that in mind for tomorrow. Keep that in mind for tomorrow. Oh, Devious, I didn't see the announcement. What is the next community day? No, not right now, Forces of Nature. Right now, I'm just doing some encounters to catch up to where he is. He's at 1,800 encounters. I fell a little bit behind in the last race stream, so I'm just catching up right now. Galarian Zigzagoon is the next community day. That's going to be sweet. That's going to be a good one. I really like Galarian Zigzagoon. Alright, that batch is done. So now we're at 1,740. Let's just double check to make sure we didn't miss a shiny. Oops, wrong button. And we did not, so we restart. You got a Remoraid. Very nice. Remoraid's a good one. I'm not as much of a fan of Octillery, but I really like Remoraid. And that's a weird one, right, guys? I know everyone always talks about it, but I mean, it is strange. Like, you wouldn't think that a fish would evolve into an octopus. What wild hunt am I doing after this? Zen, I'll take another look at the map and see what the weather's like, but I know in my other game today, I've been still working on the Tyrant hunt, and because of the weather, Indeedee is there too. So I would like to get either a second Tyrant or an Indeedee. Summons an X. I have this bag that can summon anything I want. I want a cookie. Summons a cookie. Nice. I would summon a cookie too. Love my shiny ghost mod I got yesterday. Yeah, Devious. Which one was that? You gotta forgive me. I mean, between you and Daylight and Zen, I cannot keep track of all the shinies that are thrown in the Discord. Oh, nice picture, Devious. Nice picture. I just saw your picture of the Snow Runt and Zorua. Oh, your Spiritomb. Yes, that Spiritomb is gorgeous. Gonna go cut Razzie's power? Alright. Have fun. Tell him I said hello. I don't think we have any mods here at the moment. So let me just get on in here. Why is my thumbnail not showing up? Why does it do that sometimes? But on the off chance, the very off chance that not everyone here is subscribed. Hey, Ron's there. Hey, Ron, you snuck up on me. You snuck up on me. Ron, can we drop links for Razzie and for Eevee Queen? Eevee Queen's streaming right now too. What's she streaming? Oh, Eevee Queen's streaming Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Origins. Nice. You completed the research on the Spiritomb. Good job. Yeah, and Razzie's live right now going for Pheromosa. Puffin's live right now. He's going for Litten, I think. Yeah. Oh, he got it. He got the shiny Litten. Nice. But yeah, like I was saying a couple minutes ago, we finally unlocked the community tab on the YouTube channel. So I made a post there about the stream for tonight, and I'll be using that tab a lot more. If you're not part of the Discord, which has been my only way to chat with you guys other than the live streams, make sure you keep an eye on that community tab as well to find out about upcoming events and streams and, you know, polls about what we should hunt next and things like that. It was female and hidden ability, Big Cheese. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Good for him. You're almost completed with Ninetales and Rapidash research. Good job, Devious. Yeah, I need to do another Legend stream soon. I still need to get the other 11 unknown that I'm missing. Trying to get the Shalfa Ninetales and the Shalfa Rapidash. Those would be good ones. Those would be good ones. I saw Brandon R24 get the Shalfa Ninetales, I think last week. Ah, that looked gorgeous. Ron, how was your day? Did you have a nice one? It does look like a ghost, you're right. Hey, Starlight just joined. I'm not sure if Starlight's in the live stream, but Starlight just joined the Discord. Doing good. Drove home from Tennessee yesterday. Had a great weekend visiting the family. That's awesome, Ron. I'm really glad you had a good time. Doing Lunala Den right now. Nothing yet. I'm in a shiny drought. I hear you, Devious. I hear you. And yes, I did get a shiny last night. Daylight was nice enough to do a Dynamax adventure with me so I could get the Solgaleo path. And in that one-off adventure, off-stream, of course, I did get a shiny Beware. But I already have shiny Beware, so I wasn't too thrilled about it. I mean, I wasn't mad about it, but, you know, I wasn't excited about it. So you guys should be excited about it, though, because that shiny Beware is going to end up going in the giveaway box for anyone that wants it. Hey, Andrea. Andrea, it's very nice to see you in here. Thank you for stopping by. Can we get some love for Andrea? She's kind of a big deal. Shiny is a shiny. That is true, Devious. That is true. But I would still like to get my shiny living dex from 809, where it's been stuck for over a week, to 810. Yeah, Ron and Cheese could have met up and had lunch. Andrea, how was your day? I hope it was lovely. Good old Dollywood. Guys, what do you think Razzie would do if I ended up getting this shiny before we hit 1800? Pretty good. Got home from work not too long ago. Way too hot today. I hear you. I hear you, Andrea. It was... When I got in the car at work, it was 97. It dropped down to 95 by the time I got home, which is just nuts for Hefty Land. He would be proud than Jelly. I think you're right, Big Cheese. I think you're right. So how is everyone dealing with this no chem, no gauge, and no Tyler week so far? I gotta be honest, I really miss it. I mean, thankfully work's been busy, so I haven't had as much time to check out YouTube yesterday and today anyway. But I definitely miss not just Cam and Tyler and Gage, but everyone in the chats as well. Hey Brooke, good to see you. Big Cheese, you sought professional help. I'll be honest, that's pretty much what I was expecting. That's yeah, that tracks. Good to see you, Brooke. Hope you're doing well. Tell me how your day went. I hope it was lovely. If your day was half as lovely as you are, then it was a pretty darn good day. So yeah, after we finished this full check, getting us up to 1800, they said some outlandish crap like find another streamer. I was like, you're a monster. Yeah, I can understand that. Day was good, just relaxing. That's awesome, Brick. I'm so happy. How's Nada doing? After we get these, after we finish this check to 1800, we're gonna go on a wild hunt. I'm still going for my second tie run that I started during Ancient's race on Sunday. And with the weather today, Ndidi is there too, and I still need Ndidi. So it'd be pretty neat if we got one of those two. Nada's doing great, that's awesome. You're such a good dog, Mama. Super hot there, you don't like it? Yeah, I feel you. I think pretty much most of the world's feeling that way right now. I saw something on the news that yesterday France hit its hottest temperature ever. Like, there's never been a place in all of the country of France that has hit the temperature that it was yesterday. That's just wild. Like a countrywide record temperature. I saw, what was it? Like Oklahoma was getting up to like 113 today. Hot Paris, bet it smelled terrible. lot of sweaty cheese. Yeah, it is a worldwide heat wave. You're absolutely right, Zen. And, you know, I think it bears repeating. I feel really bad for those in the UK because, from what I understand, so few, it's something like 1% of the people in the UK have air conditioners. So, like, what are they going to do? And yeah, like AJ's saying, it's 103 at 11:30 p.m. in London. Like, how do you cool down from that if you don't have an air conditioner? Here it's 86, feels like 98. Oof. Oh, all right, that was it. That was it. We hit the 1800. Let's check. See if we missed it. We did not. Okay, so here's what's going to happen now. We're back tied with Razzie. You gonna go for a bike ride? Okay. Have fun, Max. Drank so much water, still feel dehydrated. Ugh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, I really am. Let's edit this video. I don't want people to get confused. And I just gotta check something. I gotta see what number we left off on the last time we did this hunt. Alright, we left off on 250. Bear with me 1 second, please. Okay, now let's turn off the Dracozolt and the Arctozolt and turn on the Tyrant and the Indeedee. Which is almost done, guys. Okay, there we go. And now let's go wild hunting. Big TC from the south, yes I am, Tennessee, I'm from good old Louisiana. Cajun country, so you know all too well about that swamp, you do. You've been in the New Orleans twice. I've never been to New Orleans. I'd like to go sometime. Just to say that I've been. Alright, now we gotta get all prepared for a wild hunt here. You're not a fan? Is that too much going on for you, like during Mardi Gras or just in general? I don't know anything about it other than, like, I don't know what it's like when it's not Mardi Gras. In general? Okay. You saw things you'll never even see. I don't want to follow up on that. Hey, Jelly Cruz, just got a shiny Altari and an Ultra Wormhole with that shiny charm. Good job. That's awesome. That's a good shiny. And welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's go see if we can get ourselves an Indeedee or a Tyrant. I'm a quiet person, crowd stuff say make me nervous. I'm the same way, Brooke. I'm the same way. I do not like big crowds. Oh, I'm saying I've seen that version of the Little Mermaid scarring. Oh boy. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and check the Stone Girder just because I still need that one too. I think it's this way. That's right, I gotta go through here. I wouldn't recommend visiting New Orleans now that the crime... Oh, really? Is the crime bad right now? Yeah, it's getting scary out there, guys. I don't want to get into a political conversation, but I can certainly... I'm really starting to understand why other countries view the U.S. as a not safe place to be. I like Biloxi, but then again, I enjoy gambling when I have the money. So, you know, thankfully, I've never been much of a gambler. Whoa. That's a good thing. It's a good thing that I'm not much of a gambler. I'm a little surprised I'm not much of a gambler with the kind of personality I have. You'd think I would be. The C to the V is popping up a little too. Yes, it is. That is very true. I've been to Biloxi a few times for some concerts. Oh, that's cool. The only thing I know about Biloxi is the movie Biloxi Blues. You're a dice man, huh? You know, I'm so used to using the Joy-Cons. This Pro controller is kind of throwing me off. You really enjoy that crap. Oh, Big Cheese. Big Cheese, I love your puns. You always have the most outstanding puns. I can always count on you and Dorian. I don't like to gamble in casinos now. Pokemon cards, though. Yeah, that's a different story. Roulette is meh, slots are okay. Yeah, slots are basically the most I've ever done. When I was a senior in college for spring break, me and three of my friends rented an RV and went down the East Coast. We started in the first night in Atlantic City, and the last night we spent in Myrtle Beach. It was a wild trip, but yeah, that first night we stayed in Atlantic City. And we went to, what's it called? It's like the Steamboat or something like that. And we sat at the slot machines, and I took out like $20 in chips or coins or whatever it was. And we just like sat at the slot machines and talked and like drank the free drinks. And we quickly realized that when yeah, it wasn't, the most ritzy of places, Big Cheese. We realized that when the drink lady came by, she'd give you a free drink if you were gambling. So we'd sit there at the slot machines and just talk, and when we saw the drink lady coming over, we'd start putting a couple of coins on the slot machines, and then she'd give us a free drink. So I made that $20 last for a good couple hours. But then that was it. I just, I mean, I lost the $20, but if I'm going to gamble, my thing is, I'm not going to spend any more money than I'm willing to lose. So for me, it was a wash. I was willing to pay $20 for the experience, and that's what I ended up paying. You like the music? Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm enjoying this new mix that we found. I like finding new copyright-free synthwave music mixes. First time I went to Vegas, I didn't realize how quick those drinks add up. Yeah, it was a long night, but thankfully we had the RV parked in the parking lot. 7s and 7s for hours. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that can get pretty hairy pretty quick. You're like a Tuesday? Yeah, I am too. I am too. I like the first few mixes we found from Whitebat Audio, and we'll probably go back to those at some point. But it seems like lately, the last several he's posted are just a little too dark for what I want to have on this channel. It's a little more industrial. This feels a little bit more friendly. Like there's a couple of darker tracks like this one, but overall, it's just got a good vibe. Speaking of drinking, I'm going by my family Saturday, and I know they're going to try and get me to drink. Are you not a drinker, Brooke? Neither am I. At least not anymore. I used to. I don't really anymore. It's just one of the things I grew out of. Not anymore? You too? Okay. Yeah, I enjoy going to bed at a reasonable time and clear-headed. That's probably like my favorite thing in the world. You're on medications you can't drink with? Okay, yep, that's important to keep in mind too. I feel like there's a lot of people that need to keep that in mind that don't. Never mix alcohol and medications, kid. Don't do it. My brother begs me to drink. I say no, watch him drink all night, and then pukes his guts up. Yeah, sounds like a fun time, right? Why would you not want to do that? I mean, I remember those days. I remember, hanging out at parties and stuff when I was in college and when I was in my 20s, and it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it in the moment. It's just nowadays that kind of thing just does not interest me. Hangovers at an older age sucks. That's true too. That is very true. Razzles, Razzie, how are the DAs going? So you get that lovely Pheromosa yet? Super Secret Shining Giant Dino GVO. Oh, I guess he's watching this at like a time most normal people sleep. Dino, I appreciate you being here, but please don't sacrifice sleep to watch me bike around in circles. No Pheromosa yet. Did you get do the fossils? I did, Razzie. I'm caught up to you. We're both at 1800 now, so I'm ready to go for tomorrow. And now we're just going to do some wild hunts for a little bit. Just looked up what a legend is in the dictionary, came up with hefty. I think you got a misprinted dictionary, my friend, because when I looked up legend, it said Rian. Welcome on in, Rianne. How are you doing today? Okay, dude, just doing a few more DAs before sleep. How are you? I'm doing well, Rianne. Thank you for asking. What are you DAing right now? Now, I'll be honest, I literally cannot sleep. It's real bad. I'll try my best to be the best sleeper, though. Oh, because it's hot, Dino. I get that. I get that. That's definitely going around. Uh, Nothing is worse than it being too hot to comfortably sleep. Ah, you're going for Pheromosa too. Okay, very nice. Yeah. I remember back when I got my Pheromosa. Those are good times. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Oh, shuffle. Pheromosa. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Let's see, June 4th, 2021. There she is. Lo! What is going on, my friend? Congratulations again. I can actually say it to you. Congratulations again on the Zygarde. That was absolutely incredible. One of the best shiny reactions I've ever seen. Like, I have an AC on, but then I got sick because of my AC being on. Genuinely sore throat and clogged nose. It's parallax related AC sleep, and AC makes me sick, resulting in no sleep. Yeah, that does stink. That's like having like a dehumidifier and a humidifier at the same time. What Zygarde I mean? I don't know. I guess maybe I'm making it up. Sometimes I say things and I don't even know what I'm saying. Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. I didn't mean Zygarde. That was the wrong name. I meant Absol. That Absol was incredible. How's the stream? Stream's pretty good so far. We got a lot of good people here. We caught up to Razzie on the fossil checks. So we're all set for tomorrow's stream. And now we're doing some wild hunts for my second Tyrunt and for Indeedee. We'll see if we can find something. How are you doing today, Lo? I bet you slept real good last night. If you were able to get to sleep. But I gotta keep this GBO at least on board, and also it's something I had the same problem before and I fixed it. Tomorrow I will do extra workouts, so maybe I'll get more tired. That's a good idea. That's like some smart thinking right there. That's something that it would probably take a long time for me to think of. I think you got this. You got this. I was going to do an Indeedee hunt soon for the female and shield. I'm going for that one as well. And with my shiny luck lately, Lo, by the time you're ready to do an Indeedee hunt, I might be ready to do it too. Or I might still be doing it, I should say. Daylight, how's it going? It's going well. How are you, Daylight? 0 out of 4 for Devious. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I hope the next raid brings it. You slept at 2 a.m., but you did sleep good. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what I did last night? Actually, it's kind of funny. So obviously I was there to see you get the Absol. And then I went back to watching some One Piece. And I don't know if anybody here is in Dice Art Universe's Discord. But on Sunday, I posted pictures of my big project that I did on Sunday, where I finished phase one of my man cave down in the basement, and I got the bookshelves set up with all my books and all my graphic novels. Oscar gave you control of his ice cream factory. That is awesome, Daylight. Congratulations. Just make sure you don't eat more than you sell. So I brought a TV down there so I could have something to watch while I was working on it. So now we got the bookshelves, we got the entertainment center with the little temporary TV there. We got the like the living room table and then like the futon. And I ended up going back. I've just been like hanging out down there. I'm just so happy about it. Heck yeah, I'm a nerd. I ended up falling asleep watching TV down there and just like dozing and waking up and dozing and waking up. And when I finally got off my butt to go to bed, it was like 1:30 in the morning. It was just so stupid. But I mean, nothing wrong with that. It's just like, why did I just go down to the basement and hang out and fall asleep and just have to like wake up and go upstairs and go to bed? It was just, I'm a weird person, I guess. The one DA I did like 5 months, in like 5 months, probably was on Razzie stream. You got Shiny Thievel, nice. I like Shiny Thievel a lot. I like Thievel and Nickit. I think that gray with the blue undertones is just gorgeous. I'm gonna start hunting Medidi. Nice, though. Hefty high school relive. Exactly. Where I'm sleeping on the couch in the living room and mom swats my leg. Wake up, go to bed. Wake up, it's time to go to bed. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Especially the graphic novel bookcase. Do your homework, do the laundry. Yeah, you know what? Now you're starting to sound like Hefty Mom. I do need to do laundry. Take the trash out. It's not Thursday, Mom. Anyway, I gotta go to sleep. So I keep dinoing and remember GBO. Well, thank you for being here, Dino. Have a great night. Hope you get some sleep. But you're here to get a real job, you dang hippie. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like Hefty Dad. Do the dishes. Yeah. Actually, what do I have? I think I got 2 spoons, a fork, a bowl, and 2 coffee cups I need to do. Which ain't too bad. Tiff, what is going on, my dear? Ron, and or Low, can we drop a couple links? Let's drop Razzie again. I know we did earlier, but let's drop Razzie again because we love him so much. And let's drop Zen, Big Cheese, Low, and Tiff as well, please. How the heck am I? I'm better now that you're here. I've been waiting for you. How are you doing? How's your day been, my friend? So good to see all my friends. Especially not being able to see them in Chem's stream or Gage's stream the last couple days. Very nice to see you. Yeah, Big Cheese, you're like, what's the word? You're, summoning, I guess, both my parents right now. Oh, I told Razzie this on Sunday. If anybody was here in Sunday's stream, Hefty Mom and Hefty Dad stopped in, and as usual, you all were wonderful to them. Very very inviting to them, very kind, which I appreciate. And just for the jokes, Razzie changed his name to Hefty Cousin, and so that was a fun little joke. Hey Max, welcome back. How was dinner? So after the stream, my mom calls me and said, "Who's Hefty Cousin?" And she started mentioning a couple of my cousins, asking if it was this one or that one. And I'm like, no, 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 that was just Razzie, Mom. He was just joking. He was just making a funny joke. It was good, nice. I have not seen. Uh, yes, yes, I do have Ron working double overtime. Absolutely. He's just too good. He's just too good. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, I haven't seen Amber or Dorian today, and I haven't had a chance to check their channel. Does anyone know if they are streaming tonight? And Ron Lowe, thank you for dropping the links. I really appreciate it. So, gang, I made a huge mistake. I made a huge mistake earlier, and I feel horrible about it. And I have to confess my sins. I believe a lot of you are familiar with our good friend Fernando. My internet is foofy outside. I'm gonna look while I brush the dog. Okay, all right, Tiff. We have a great friend and a great moderator, Fernando, and he's been working on completing his Gen 6 national decks so that he can get the shiny charm in X and Y and in ORAS. And I've been telling him, and if you've been around, you know I've been telling him that when he gets down to the nitty gritty, if he needs help, just let me know because I got a full national decks in Pokemon Bank. So today he contacts me and says, "Hey, I'm ready. Here's a list of the Pokemon I need." And I was like, "All right, not a problem. Let me get started on this." Because I gotta grab him out of Pokemon Bank, put him in a Gen 6 game, add his friend code and everything, and then I can trade him to him so that he can add them to his decks. Well, I go to do that, and it's not letting me. You know where this is going, Zen? It's not letting me take them out of bank and put them in my Gen 6 game, and I realize I completely forgot I used that national dex in bank to quickly get my shiny charm in Pokemon Sun when I picked that up a few months ago. So now that they have touched Gen 7, they can never go back to Gen 6. So I had to break that to Fernando about how I let him down. So I'm gonna do my best. Just to add insult to injury here. Here I am talking about how badly I felt about what I did to Fernando, and he just DM'd me and told me that he can't be on the stream because he's got a migraine. So now I feel even worse. So that's why Fernando's not here. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best tonight to farm for the ones that he's missing in X and Y and ORAS. I feel it's the least I can do. The only thing I'm not going to be able to help him with, and if anyone out here is able to, I would appreciate it, is if anyone has in a Gen 6 game or in Pokemon Bake that could be transferred into a Gen 6 game, an extra Amara. Gen 6 is XY, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. I gotta go. I'd listen to the car, but stupid fun. Yeah, Big Cheese, I understand, buddy. If you're still here, I hope you have a great night. I'm sure I'll talk to you tomorrow. But yeah, I guess it's kind of like a PSA, but I don't know how many people are still playing around in the 3DS with Gen 6 and 7 and Bank. But if you take a Pokemon from Gen 6, put it in Bank, and then take it out of Bank and put it in Gen 7, if you put it back in Bank, you will not be able to put it in Gen 6. So the second it goes into Gen 7, it's locked into Gen 7. And I knew that, but I forgot I did that. You need to make more progress in your X file. How far along are you? I guys, I actually enjoyed Gen 6. I enjoyed X and Y. I can understand how some people dislike them because they do feel like they were unfinished. The story is pretty short. There was not any post-game content basically except for Zygarde. I get that, and I agree with those criticisms, but I still had a lot of fun with it. You can whip up an Amora? Okay, that's awesome, Lo. I'm sure Fernando would appreciate that. Oh, sorry to hear that, Devious. Sorry to hear that. I hope the next DA goes better for you. But I mean, I liked almost all of the Gen 6 Pokemon they introduced. I mean, some of them are real good ones, like the Honedge Doublade H/slash line. That's incredible. I think the Tyrant and the Amara were great fossils. Um, I like Trevenant. I like Gourgeist. Uh, yeah, I mean, I was pretty happy with all of them, and of course the starters. You know, that's where Greninja comes from, and the underrated Chestnut and Delphox as well. Um, but I can understand why people think it was kind of a weak gen. It did need a third game. It definitely needed a Z, and I am sad they never got around to doing that, or they scrapped the plans, or whatever happened with that. But I think most people do believe that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were great games. I mean, I've heard some people complain about them, but most of the time, I only hear positive things about them. You never played Extra Y before? I would say, if you can find a cheap copy, it'd be worth picking up. If you gotta pay like, you know, at this point, if you gotta pay like full price or more, I'd say probably wait until they eventually get remade in Gen 12 or whatever. But I thought they were enjoyable games. If you can find like a used copy on eBay or something for like, you know, 20 bucks, I'd say it'd be worth it. And of course, assuming that you have a 3DS. So this counter here that's now at 294, is just the ones that we've checked on stream between this stream and the last stream we did this, which was I think about a month ago. Um, this does not count the at least 550, 600 checks I've done off stream in my shield game the last couple days. So I'm hoping we get it soon. So even though it looks like we're not even at 300, uh, I'm actually closer to like 900. But yeah, I'd really like to get one of these shinies. I'd really like to break this drought that I'm in. I gotta be honest, I know it shouldn't. It's actually starting to mess with my head a little bit. That it's and I know, like, poor me, I haven't gotten a shiny in a week. You know, I know there's lots of people out there that, you know, have never gotten shinies, or they have like, you know, 3 or 4 shinies and they love them and they're so pleased about it. But since I became a shiny hunter a couple years ago, I've only had a drought like this a couple times, and the last time I had a drought like this was right when I had started streaming, and I had a lot of shiny clips built up, so I had to burn through a bunch of old ones for my daily videos. And now I am out of Sword and Shield clips. So unless we get a shiny tonight, the clips for at least the next couple days will probably be clips from Legends Arceus and BDSP. Aster, what's going on? Good to see you. Second time I've seen you today, which makes today doubly awesome. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. You're gonna get start shining hitting Stone Journal later tonight. Nice, Ron. Nice. It would not surprise me to wake up tomorrow morning to see a DM from you saying you got it. You lucky son of a gun. So if you guys don't know about Ron, not only is he an incredible person, a huge supporter of this entire community, the hardest working mod on YouTube, he is also an amazing shiny hunter. He has fantastic luck. He DMs me the pictures when he gets new shinies. But on top of all that, he is also a real pain in my butt. Because I am convinced he is purposefully shiny hunting shinies that I don't have. All the pictures he sends me of all the shinies he gets are ones I still need. In fact, he hatched a shiny Tyrant, what was that, 2 weeks ago? And that got my butt in gear to go after Tyrant again, and I finally got it last Monday. But I wouldn't have restarted that hunt had Ron not rubbed it in my face that he hatched one. So you could say that Ron's like my chief motivator too. That's why we're currently doing a Sizzlepete Masuda hunt on Sundays. Is because Ron hatched one and I don't have it and it looks awesome. So of course I've been trying to get Stone Journal for a while and I haven't been able to. So Ron's gonna get it tonight and I will be so happy for him. Ron is the GOAT. Legends say that when YouTube started, Ron was already here. Oh, here's that Sweet Dreams song again. This is like the definition of how close can you get to sounding the same without getting copyright striked. Sweet Dreams is a good song. Look, I love the Eurythmics. I love Annie Lennox. Amazing music. Amazing music. And I feel like it's just gotten better with age. I think I enjoy Annie Lennox more now than I did in the 80s. And to be honest, Marilyn Manson's cover of Sweet Dreams wasn't bad either. All right, if we get a shiny tonight, which do you think it will be? Is it going to be the Tyrant or is it going to be the Indeedee? Let me know in the chat. Blue Yoshi? I hope so. I hope so. Like, I'm personally torn because, like, I'm going for a second Tyrant and I'm going for an Indeedee, right? So Indeedee doesn't evolve. So once I get an Indeedee, I'm done with Indeedee, right? Like, I mean, I understand that there is a female version and I'll want that for the form decks. But as far as the shiny living decks, like just the Pokedex, I'll be done. I don't have to hunt another Indeedee to get that shiny living dex number closer to 905. It'll be Nidoran, yeah. Well, as we all know, the Nidoran in this hunt is definitely Boltoned, so that'll happen too. But if I get a second Tyrant, then I can evolve that into Tyrantrum, and then I'm done with that evolution line. Which will also be awesome, because I don't like having unfinished evolution lines. So I would be happy with both. I will say I hope it's Tyrunt, so I can get Tyrantrum, and it'll give me an opportunity to unofficially Gentleman Stakes race low for Indeedee. If low is up for that. Yeah, you. Like, I don't necessarily mean like on stream, although we could talk about that, but at least like, you know, you and I, we're both, you know, doing a wild hunt for Indeedee. You know, who can get it first type thing. Because you said you wanted to hunt it, right? Shiny Amara is beautiful. Love the green eye. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I do need to get a second Amara at some point as well. Or just get a shiny Auroras in Dynamax Adventures, but well, let's see how that goes. You're down to trying your best to get... Okay, when you say like right now, Lo, do you mean like you got the game in front of you and you're looking for it right now, or do you mean right now like that would be the next thing you hunt? You have them both in Ultra Moon? You, did you hatch those? Hey, Pat Super Pals, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Ever since I said I was going to hunt DD. Okay, so you're literally hunting for DD right now. Okay, alright then. Low. Gentlemen's bragging rights. You, me. Let's see who can get this in DD first. Spectacular! I'm doing Wheel of Fortune research and finding some Pat Sajak lore along the way. He truly is the king of vowels. Yes, he is. Rosie Raid, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. How's your day going? Hope you're doing well. I am doing well too, Rosie. Thanks for asking. I'm just enjoying a little wild hunt here with a bunch of friends, and hoping we might get a shiny. And I am now racing low to see who can get a shiny in DD first. Of course, I mean, this might have been a foolish idea to put my lack of shiny luck up against Low, who, I don't know if you guys heard, but he found a shiny Absol last night, and it was the best shiny reaction ever. In fact, I don't know if you or Ron would be able to find that clip and put it in the chat. If you guys haven't seen this shiny Absol reaction from Low from last night, you gotta check it out. You have it as a VOD? Well, let's see it. Oh yeah, you did. I'm sorry, Lo. I just remembered. I did see you post that. My memory's slipping. Yeah, check out that link. Check out the shiny Absol reaction if you haven't seen it already. Definitely worth checking out. And Lo, I don't know if you thought Razzie was serious last night, but I totally agree with him. Ooh, yeah, this is Pat Benatar-like. Yeah, it... Oh, yeah, and Zen's saying it now. Yeah, that needs to be sent to A Drive. That needs to be sent to A Drive. Dang it. Yo, rip your chair though. Does he even do that anymore? I think he's just dumping out Gen 9 stuff. Maybe he's waiting on your video, Lo. Maybe he's just waiting on an amazing video like your video to put out another one. Maybe he's sitting there thinking, you know, I always like to do top 5, but I've only got 4 entries. When am I going to get a 5th one? Yeah, maybe he'll retweet. Retweet. Razzie, are you still streaming? Oh, you ended a while ago? Okay. Did you get something to eat? You ended when I was live for 45 minutes. Okay, so like 45 minutes ago. Have you eaten your dinner yet? I'm not going to ask what it is. I know I'm not allowed to, but I want to make sure that you are well nourished. Yeah, Lo, I think you can just run down the store and pick up a Twitter real quick. And if you want, you can probably pick up a crepe while you're at it. Oh, and Razzles, congratulations on the community tab. I saw that today as well. Good job. I don't know about you, but it literally took me exactly 1 week. Like, I'm pretty sure it was to the minute. Oh, you do have a Twitter. Nice. I gotta get your twit name so I can start following you too. I decided to reanimate my long dead Twitter account for streaming. I haven't done anything with it yet other than literally delete every tweet I've ever sent and change my profile picture and my description. But the Hefty517 Twitter account is back up and running for the first time since 2010. All done for now. Tiffany Zero Dog Hair 1000. Oh my goodness, Tiff. Now, does your dog like getting brushed, or does he or she get antsy? Because I've had pets that are both ways. I've had pets that like will freak out if you come near them with a brush, and then I've had pets that, like, if you like say brush, they'll come right up to you and they won't move, like they want to be brushed. And then you got like the pets that are good for really lazy people like me, where you just hold the brush and they'll walk back and forth and brush themselves. He loves it except for his hips, and that's where it's the worst. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. You is happy now, Devious. Why is that? What did you get? Did you find something shiny? He would tolerate the blow dryer. Yeah, blow dryers and vacuum cleaners. That freaked my dog out. My account name is on literally everything. It's DLevel153. Okay. Yeah, I'm the same way. Either Hefty517 or just plain old Hefty. You can find me pretty much anywhere. Except for Reddit. Not that I use Reddit a lot, but I don't know if anyone here has the answer to this. So when I created a Reddit account, it gave me a temporary user ID. It's something like Unnatural College 242 or something like that. And apparently I had like 30 days or something to go and change it to what I wanted to be, and I didn't realize that. And that was years ago. So now that it's been so long, is there any way to change your name on Reddit, or do I need to start a new account? Devious got the Lunala! Congratulations, Devious. That's awesome. He hops around and hates it when I try the blow dryer. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, my old dog hated blow dryers, hated vacuums. I don't think she was a fan of air conditioners either. Anything that makes like loud noise. You don't know? I mean, not that I'd really be losing anything if I start a new Reddit account, and not that I really even have to start a new Reddit account. What am I ever on there for? It just annoys me because I try and keep everything uniform. And it bothers me that I have a Reddit account that is not Hefty or Hefty517. But I guess that's just my ego. I did use Reddit a lot last summer when I was hunting in friend safaris in X and Y. I used Reddit to get a whole bunch of friend safaris. That was very helpful. The same page that Gage has been using recently. You know, if people keep getting this Lunala, I'm not going to have anyone to help me out get mine. But I'm going to be completely honest, guys. If we get even a hint, even a sniff from the official Nintendo trailers and previews that Scarlet and Violet are going to have ways to hunt previous generations legendaries, I ain't doing any more Dynamax adventures. Aw, Ron, thank you. I appreciate that. I know you always help me. Ron's always got my back. Ron's just the best. Okay, well, DAs can be addicting if you get shinies. If you don't get shinies, DAs are a pain in the butt and a waste of a lot of time. Reggie Gigas is here. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Reggie Gigas. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a great day. I don't know if maybe your day got off to a slow start, but I hope it's picked up. Razzie, I hope to see you soon. I'm sorry the internet is being not fun. Even if I don't get shinies, I love doing it because there's always that chance. Yeah, you have a chance. I don't. Like, I would just be so happy. I would be over the moon. I would be tickled pink if there were soft reset legendary hunts in Gen 9. I loves me some soft reset legendary hunts. They're so easy. They're so fast. Oh, that reminds me, I've been meaning to check this for a while and I keep forgetting. There's one day back when I was doing the legendary hunts in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, that I got 2 legendaries in a single day. I wanted to see what they were. Yeah, Tiff, I already placed the order. I wasn't sure what you wanted, so I just got you an order of Moo Goo Gai Pan. I hope that was the right call. I hope that's what you wanted. Let's see here. Ah, yes. So November 3rd, 2020. November 3rd, 2020. Shiny Dialga and Shiny Groudon. That was a good day. And that was at 2:41 p.m. and 6:04 p.m. Oh gosh. Oh no. Don't tell Amber that. Don't tell Amber that I got Shiny Dialga in 3.5 hours. I really wish there was a way to record video on the 3DS. I would have so many fun things to show you guys. Yeah, we're just going to keep that our secret, Tiff. We're not going to let her know. And I'll edit that out of the video after this. You're liking it, Tiff? I'm glad everyone's enjoying it, because I am too. Yeah, it seems to be pretty popular. I'm glad to hear that. Hey Matt, what's going on? Good to see you. It's been a while, buddy. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, the race is actually going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 4 of the race. Today I started off the stream just doing some fossil checks because I had fallen behind in checks, so I wanted to get caught up. And after we did those checks, decided to go back to some wild hunts because I haven't done those in a while. But I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you're having a good day. It reminds me of something like Flash Gordon or retro video. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I can definitely feel those vibes. Yeah, I grabbed um, three mixes from this Aries Beats channel. I need to go back and see what else they have. Just so we're not playing the same 3 hours of music over and over. I want to see if there's more stuff. But yeah, if you guys are liking the music, the name of the channel and the link is in the description. So you can go check it out yourself. It's copyright-free music. For any content creators, feel free to use it on any projects that you're doing. Just make sure that you credit it in your description. Oh, and Tiff, I forgot to tell you, congratulations on winning the card pack battle on Saturday night in Toad Tales stream. Indeed, he isn't shiny yet. Well, why that? Why that, Lo? How come that? It may have been unexpected. Unexpected? That's not a word. It may have been unexpected, but it was definitely well deserved. Aw, oh, come on, Corpse Squire. You're trying so hard. Are you counting your encounters, Lo? If I'm not streaming, I don't count my encounters. I just kind of gauge it by time. And even then, I'm pretty loose with it. Like, I understand why I need to count my encounters when I'm streaming. You know, it's so that you guys know where we're at in the hunt. But if I'm on my own, I don't like to count them because I actually find the number to be demotivating. And also, being like hunting off stream, keeping track of the encounters slows me down. Thank you, Ron. Yes, please go sub to Greeny Beanie if you aren't already. Wonderful friend, extremely nice person, huge into the trading card game, and has the finest looking nails on the YouTube. 21 likes, awesome. Thank you, AJ. Thank you for letting me know, and thank you for lurking. Yeah, 21 likes is pretty good for a stream that only had like a 15-minute scheduling time. I just do a lot. So off stream, no, I'm just watching 3 different lives, chatting, hunting, counting, eating, an option. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you, Lo. You'd say at least 40 and still no shiny. Oh my goodness. I prefer counting. Sometimes I feel like I get 100 checks. It's like 13. Champion Cynthia, what's going on? How are you? No, that's fair, Tiff. I mean, I guess that can bite me in the butt too. Thinking I'm further along in the hunt than I am. But I'd rather just zone out and like watch a movie or watch a streamer and get the hunt down to basically muscle memory and then when I get the shiny, I get the shiny. But if I have to like stop at every encounter and do another tick mark, or add a one into a calculator or a phone, or thank you, Lo. I don't quite get that. Yeah, Reggie Gigas, that was a little bit of a strange comment to make. Maybe I misunderstood it, but I didn't like how it came off. Cynthia is a woman. Well, that's close. That is close to a true statement. And purple. Oh, okay. All right. So we got a whole purple clip thing going on here. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. I'm gonna name Ndidi Doris. Get it? Because it sounds like a door opening. Flo, you're crazy. I love you, but you're crazy. I'm not sure if I would say I bounce from hunt to hunt. I usually do have like a couple of hunts going. Yeah, Tiff, he is. He's referring to the fact that Purple Cliff has a thing for Cynthia from Sinnoh. Just kind of a little bit of an odd thing to say, and might make Champion Cynthia here a little uncomfortable. What was I saying? Yeah, okay, so hunts. Yeah, so like I'll have a hunt going in each of my games. So like, right now, well, and with streaming it's a little bit different, because like on Saturdays we do Dynamax Adventures, on Sundays we do Masuda hunts. And plus I got the Razzie race going. So I got like those three. I got those three hunts, and plus we're doing this one at the moment. I got those hunts going on the stream. On my shield right now, I'm. Yeah, Reggie Gigas. I understand what you're doing, but it is making one of the people here whose username Cynthia uncomfortable. So if we could just drop that, and if we could just drop that, I'm saying drop it. That would be awesome. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable here. But yeah, anyway, I have a wild hunt and a Masuda hunt going on in my shield, and then I have a Masuda hunt going on in my Ultra Sun that I do like during my lunch break. But I don't like really bounce around from one to the other. I'm kind of locked in. The most bouncing around I'll do is I'll go, like on Shield, I'll do a Tyrant hunt for a day or two, and I'll get, yeah, I know, Tiff, and you'd think you would have gotten off to a slow start, but it looks like he did not. I'll do a Tyrant hunt for a couple days, and once that gets a little frustrating, I'll switch back over to Masuda, do that for a couple days, that gets frustrating, switch back to the Tyrant. What's my favorite place to hunt Stonejourner? I think just outside of the Regirock castle, or whatever you want to call it. There's a decent amount of pop-up there, and then like the route just past that, I think that's like mostly where I get them to show up. Yeah, it could be a language barrier. You're right, Tiff. You're right. But I know Ron and Lo have their eyes on the situation in case it gets a little too much. And yeah, Champion Cynthia, I do appreciate you being here. It's always good to see you. Do I remember my first shiny fail? Yes, yes I do. Um, I absolutely remember it. It was a shiny Latias, actually. I've had I've had four legitimate shiny fails. I don't count the ones where I purposefully ran from it or killed it or ignored it because I already had the shiny. But like hunting for something uh, and not getting it, I've had four legitimate shiny fails. Um, the first one was Latias. Do a soft reset in Ultra Moon. I believe it's in Moon. And I muscle memory took over and I reset it uh, before I noticed it was shiny. But I got right back on that horse, and less than a day later, I reclaimed it. And then also in Ultra Sun and Moon, I was doing a SOS hunt for. Thank you, Champion Cynthia. Yeah, okay, yeah, so it was an Ultra Moon. I was doing SOS hunt for Slowpoke, and I was tired at the time, and I say this a lot, and I speak from experience. Don't shiny hunt when you're tired, because you'll start missing things or dozing off or whatever. And I KO'd the called in Slowpoke, and as it was like KOing and shrinking down and disappearing, I noticed it was a shiny. But at least with SOS, like I could keep the hunt going, and I think the next morning another one came in. My third one was in Ultra Sun. In the Ultra Wormholes, I found a shiny. I found a shiny Swanna in the Ultra Wormhole, and everything was going fine. I was like, "Great, this is good." Got out my false swipe, or I got out my Thunder Waver, Thunder Waved it. Got my false swiper, false swiped it. But I made a rookie mistake. I didn't check the move set before I went into the hunt. I didn't realize it had Brave Bird, so it was false swiped down to 1 HP. It used Brave Bird and knocked itself out. But that was Ultra Wormhole, so I think later that day I found another. Dude, my first fail with Celebi and Crystal went right over it. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. You found a shiny Swanna before in the wormhole? Nice, nice. Yeah, I think it's a good looking shiny. And then my fourth and hopefully final fail was actually here on stream. Here on stream, we were doing a Legends Arceus stream. We were looking for the unknown, and it was one of my first streams, and I did not have the Switch sound turned on, so I was not able to hear the shiny sound, and I was paying too much attention to the chat. I hadn't learned how to like multitask between the chat and the game, and I flew into the area where the unknown are, and the one in the back left corner popped out the shiny sparkles. I didn't see it. I left, went back to the camp, went from there back to Jubilife Village, and that's when I noticed in the chat that Zen was like, there was a shiny there. Let's see. Oof, that's painful. My first shiny fail was in Pogo. Bellsprout finally found one over 1,000 checks when I went to take a pic to gank. Oh no. Aw, Tiff, that stinks. You know, like, it sucks when you fail a shiny because you make a stupid mistake. But if you fail a shiny due to no fault of your own, due to like the software itself, that is really frustrating. You got the Celebi back? That's awesome. You killed a shiny Pinsir with Blast Burn. Ooh, oh, that hurts. That hurts. Daylight's back. My latest fail was a shiny Piplup in Legends. Oof. I didn't find a second one for over 2,400 checks. Oh my goodness, Tip. 2,400. I keep hearing Regigigas crying sore and I have to move to make him stop. Why? Okay. The only reason why I failed is because I was killed by an overleveled Prinplup using Hydro. Oh, that stinks. Your first shiny Rattata was over 2,500 checks of either form. Wow. That rat does not like you. And of all things to be a Rattata, you know? 1 out of 450 my butt, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about, like, I mean, I don't play as much Pokemon Go like as you do, Tiff. I know you played a lot. I'm the type of guy that, like, when I wake up in the morning, I'll check the spawns around my house. When I get to the office, I'll check the spawns around the office probably 2 or 3 times a day. At night, I'll check the spawns around my house. If I'm out, like, shopping or whatever, I'll turn it on and check spawns, like, while I'm walking around, like, you know, Walmart or something. But like, it's more like I will, if I'm doing something, I will include Pokemon Go in that. But other than community days, I don't specifically do things for Pokemon Go, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't go out of my way to play Pogo for an hour or two. But if I'm, like, out on a shopping trip, I'll keep Pogo open. But all that said, like, you know, checking the spawns and everything, outside of community day, I rarely get shinies, and I still say I check probably a good 30. I'd say on average I check 30 spawns total a day. And I'm not saying I expect to get a shiny a day checking 30 spawns, but it'll be like weeks to months in between my non-community day shinies. Yeah, Tiff, so did I. I started, actually, no, it's been 6 years now. That launched, what, July 2016. And I picked it up, like, right away. But once the raids started, I died down a little bit because I'm not a very social person. And I live in kind of a small town, so it was hard to, like, do the raids. I'm looking on Google for Metapod images, and I just see, does Metapod evolve into Rayquaza? What? Everybody knows that, of course, Metapod evolves into Rayquaza at level 150. That's common knowledge. You just played Just Dance for a while and you're pooped out. Nice, Brooke. I'm glad you were dancing it up. You killed a shiny Regieleki because you thought it was a normal one? Oh no. Oh no, buddy. That whole sentence was cursed. Yes, it was. That makes sense. There's a huge Pogo community here, local Discord. Yeah, see, that's what I'm lacking, Tiff, where I am. Is like, other than like when Go Fest, everyone comes out of the woodwork. Go Fest is good. That's when I do a lot of my raids. That's when I get a lot of my not just shiny legendaries, but just regular legendaries. Is during Go Fest. But like just random run-of-the-mill walking around in my town, you'll rarely see a raid that has like somebody in the lobby. So when that started becoming more of a thing, my planes started dying down more, and it kind of changed what I'm trying to get out of the game. And so for me right now, what I am looking for out of Pogo is a complete living dex, and to work on complete shiny decks. No, I never got into spoofing, Tiff. One, I have some moral reservations about that. Just me personally. And two, even if I didn't, I am not technologically advanced enough to know how to do all that stuff. But yeah, so basically now I just, whenever they release new Pokemon, I grab those, I get enough candies to evolve them so I can add them to my living decks. And when they do community days, I do that to get the shinies. And when they do, I still do all the Go Fest and everything because of the increased odds. But other than that, like I said, if I'm out shopping or something, I'll pop it open and I'll check the spawns there and see if we find something. But that's about it. I should make Lucky Shiny like a light blue instead of yellow, and the white will be gray. That'd be interesting. Yeah, and Tip, I understand that. Like, I'm not saying. I don't know how I want to say this properly, and I've talked about it in Chemistry before too. I completely understand why people in sparsely populated areas spook. And I do think it's unfair that people in heavily populated areas have an advantage. I do think that is unfair, and therefore I understand why people spook. However, spoofing is still, and everyone knows this, against the terms of service. Fair or not, it's not something that that Niantic wants you to be doing, and can and will ban you for. So, like I said, I understand why people do it, but the people that do it also have to understand that they are running a risk. Whether it's fair or not, that's just how life is. It's not like you're going for competition. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's like I still haven't like modded my 3DS or anything like that. Well, maybe moral isn't the right word, Tiff. I shouldn't have said moral. Oh, Zen, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry it's so hot. I shouldn't have said moral. I guess there are limits to what I'm willing to do for myself and still consider it an achievement. Like, I will give you an example. A couple months ago, Pokemon Sword and Shield had the new Wild Area event where they had some of the fossils, right? And there is a 2% chance you could get a guaranteed shiny Tyrantrum. And so I went for that for a while. Yes, I would love free pizza. Thank you very much, Reggie Gigas. I appreciate it. And I really want to get the shiny Tyrantrum. So I did quite a lot of dens, and I didn't get it. And I was online looking for like a Reddit channel or like a Discord channel or something with other people that were looking for the dens too, to see if I could get in some more. And so I get into like the ones that have like the link code and everything. And I found a Discord channel that had bots set up in it that it would create dens that were guaranteed to have the shiny. And I gave in to temptation that day, guys. I gave in to temptation. I really wanted that shiny Tyrantrum. And I got it. I got the shiny Tyrantrum. I also got the shiny Archeops, the shiny Aurorus and the shiny Caracosta. And so, boom, right there in like 15 minutes, I knocked off 4 Pokemon in my shiny living dex. But I didn't feel anything about it. I didn't feel like I accomplished anything. I didn't get that feeling I get when I get a shiny like in a wild hunt. I didn't get that little rush of adrenaline. I didn't get that feeling that I shiny hunt for. And the next day, I ended up just releasing those 4, and I've never included them in my shiny living dex. So moral isn't the right word. It's just, what am I willing to do and still feel like it's an achievement to me? And spoofing for me would not, I didn't get that dopamine. Spoofing for me would not hit that. And spoofing, by the way, Champion Cynthia, is, and I don't know any of the technicalities, but basically you can trick Pokemon Go into thinking that you're walking around when actually you're standing still, so you can go check out different areas without actually being there. So think about this. I don't do this, but I know people who do. When you spoof, you can pick a species and hop from one to the next. Isn't that just another form of shiny hunting, like soft resets or rewards? I mean, I understand your point. And again, I really hope I'm not coming across as judgmental. How anybody wants to hunt, whatever someone feels comfortable with doing, has nothing to do with me. I'm not passing judgment. You do you. It doesn't matter at all to me. Honestly, I don't care. And I don't mean that to sound rude, but I don't care how you play Pokemon Go. I don't care if you spoof. I don't care how you shiny hunt, because it doesn't have anything to do with me at all. But it's just, for me, for whatever reason, I feel that kind of goes against it in my mind. And it's not something I'm willing to do. Shining Blue Raid. Hey, what is going on? Deoxys Ray 1309, Pat Super Pals, welcome on back. Good to see you guys. Welcome on in. Low or Ron, can we please drop a link to Shining Blue? Thank you for popping in. I saw you were streaming earlier. Hey, there he is, Shining Blue. Good to see you. What were you streaming today? What was going on? Thank you so much, Lo. Thank you so much. Yes, please go sub to Shining Blue if you are not already. I know I am sub to Shining Blue. Fantastic content. Definitely worth checking out. But yeah, what was the hunt? What were you guys going for? How's the hunt going so far? Decent. We did a handful of fossil checks to catch up to our boy Razzie. We're going to be racing him again tomorrow. I wanted to make sure we started with equal amount of encounters. And now we've done 133 checks on Tyrunt and Indeedee, and just having some good conversation. We're doing 12 screens for Clamperl and Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. We almost did 4,000 encounters in about 2.5. See, guys, that's where I'm doing this wrong, right? I need to follow Shining Blue's example. I need to go out and get 10 more switches. And then we can be getting shinies real quick. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. How do you even? I'm assuming that there may be some emulation involved in this, if I could say that. Like, how? I mean, I'm assuming like you're like a normal person with 2 arms, right? Like, how do you even? I gotta go watch that video. How do you even check 12 screens at once? I think the most I've ever seen is 4, and that breaks my brain a little bit. And Esper, welcome on in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. all GameCubes. I controlled it with one wafer controller. Nice. And it's all game. Mad respect, buddy. That's awesome. That's awesome. The fact that you're doing it with hardware is very, very impressive. The Ultimate Space. I swear we have been in a chat together, Hefty, somewhere. Yes, I'm pretty sure we have. I'm pretty sure we have Ultimate Space Ghost. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, but if you aren't, I'll give you a little bit of time to figure it out. We have certainly been in chats together. And that's right, Tiff is here. Love for Tiff, love for Sax. Chem Nation. That's not what I'm thinking. Yes, Dice Art Universe, absolutely Space Ghost. And by the way, you have excellent taste in music. I'll be honest, the first few that you've dropped in the Discord, I was not familiar with, but recently you've been posting a lot of things that I grew up with. Wait till the 8-switch setup. Oh, are you serious? Are you doing an 8-switch setup? You are a wild man. I love it. I love it. So are you going to continue with the clamp roll hunt? A lot of bands from the Cleveland, Ohio area. I wanted to post first. Yes, that's what I figured. And I listened to a couple of the songs, and they were pretty good. But yeah, obviously not being from Ohio, I wasn't too familiar with them. Yeah, we'll still go for the clan probe. I'm going to juggle a few hunts around. You know, that's funny. We were just talking earlier about whether or not everyone juggles multiple hunts. And it seemed to be pretty split down the middle, where half the people are constantly switching hunts around, and the other half only focus on one hunt at a time. Wisconsin is better than Ohio. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We got some fighting words getting thrown around. We got some fighting words. Are you sure about that, cheese boy? Oh man. We got a rumble brewing. At least our cheese is good and our cows are happy. Whew. I don't like Ohio, and I'm from Ohio. Wow. Wow. Okay. I didn't think it was an actual fight. It's good to know that you guys have known each other for a while. Because if you guys didn't know each other, sheesh, that'd be a heck of an introduction. The only good thing about Ohio is my girlfriend, and even that is hit or miss. See, I feel like a sucker just doing one hunt at a time. 12 hunts. 12 hunts at once. I can't wait to go check out that stream in a little bit. Emily Liz, excuse me. Not even a Super Bowl win. Yeah. The Animal Crossing food is making me hungry. Oof, I'm getting hungry too. You're still going strong on Indeedee, Lo? Nice. Nice. Oh, Emily Liz is the girlfriend. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Emily, it's very nice to meet you. I appreciate you being here. But if you got some whoopings to give out, I understand if you have to leave. But I appreciate you stopping in. If I don't look at chat, she can't see me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Pretty sure. Don't mention hungry on me. Have to use. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I purposefully do not. Oh yeah. Here's the final countdown song. I purposefully do not look at the Dice Art Universe Discord around lunchtime or dinner time. That is like a mid-afternoon or late night check. I can't look at the Discord before I eat. Anytime, but you're right, I'll have to be leaving soon to deliver some punishments. Oh boy. Well, Shining Blue, it was nice to know you. It was a short friendship, but it burned brightly while it was here. And thanks again for the raid, buddy. Thanks again for the raid. Yeah, between Space Ghost, between you and Oscartron, you guys are constantly making me hungry. Oh, 2 beatings in one day. Oh, I know, Champion Cynthia. I know. I'm not sure if you were here earlier. There was a song that was totally "Sweet Dreams" by the Eurythmics. A few of these songs, I honestly don't know how they've managed to be copyright free. Like, I don't understand how the person that created this copyright free music wasn't themselves in violation of copyright. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, it despawned. Dang it. You haven't learned your lesson, old man. You escaped from your cage. Yeah, that's your job, Space Ghost. Yeah, those you got some top tier puns. I got to give you that. You come up with some classic jokes in the Dice Art streams. Just wanted freedom. Oh, you need to earn it. Wow, this is interesting. It's like watching a relationship play out, and commentating on it. And I'm torn because I want Blue to win because he's my friend, right? Like, he's a good dude, but then I'm really liking I'm liking Emily. She came in strong, and she's throwing some good punches. I swear Amber's dad wants to meet me more than other streamers. Yeah, I have a feeling you two are gonna become like best friends immediately if you guys ever meet, which is pretty cool. Yamper and Bolton, my beloved zappy puppies. Yep, lots of Yampers and Boltons around here. Nah, he did first, I win. Alright, and yep, and Emily wins. Shining Blue, thanks for being here. I appreciate the raid. I was gonna say I hope you have a good night, but I think instead I'm gonna say good luck on the rest of your night. And and perfect song for this. Emily Liz is crowned the winner in tonight's relationship bout. Congratulations. You have the power to befriend any streamer you meet. That's a pretty good power, Champion Cynthia. That was so nice of Shining Blue to raid us. Music just ended? Yes, it did. Alright, now we're back into the white bat. So I'm just going to start over with Aries beats because people like that. I was learning about the past, as in the culture of what it was like in Cleveland back in the day, or any city 50 plus years ago. That's a really neat interest, Space Ghost, that you have. That's really cool. I feel like, and I'm guilty of this myself. I feel like a lot of history and culture is being forgotten about. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with new stuff. But I always think it's important to remember and honor and respect the past. So I think that's a really, really cool hobby that you have. I think more people need to have that interest. And I think ultimately it gives us more respect for what we have today. Appliances, tools, machines, how old stuff works. I have old lawn equipment from the 60s and 70s, still works like new, built to last. Nice! Very nice. It is a Bob, Cynthia. Yeah, this is, again, this is Aries Beats. There's a name and a link in the description. You can check out their copyright-free synthwave music. I just found this channel over the weekend, and I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. We don't have any tools or appliances from the 60s and 70s, but I do have some t-shirts and underwear from the 90s. I'm not sure if that counts. Pretty good right now about the stream. I think we're gonna go to 500. Originally I wasn't expecting to stream for very long tonight, but I think we'll go until we hit 500 encounters. Stuff in the Way Past was built in America with heavy-duty steel and cast iron, easy to fix at home. Listening old ads where the dad is in a golf shirt and khaki, smoking a pipe, whatever. Hey, yep, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, Space Ghost. I work in advertising, and I love those old ads. They're fantastic. All the old ones that were like, you know, Norman Rockwell-ish paintings of dad sitting there smoking his pipe and reading the newspaper. You know, mom's in the background cooking the meal or whatever, and that was the most American sentence. You're absolutely right, Cynthia. Yeah, I love those old ads. Yeah, the cigarette ads. Yep. Or the Coca-Cola ads back when they actually had cocaine in them. Yeah, they're funny. They're a trip. $221. Good to see you. How are you doing? Oh yeah, Champion Cynthia. Back in the day. Back in the day, Coca-Cola had cocaine in it. That's the Coca-Cola. It's like coca, as in cocaine. Until they realized that cocaine might not actually be very healthy, and they took it out. Oh yeah. I mean, they had ads for Coke, and there was cocaine in Coke. I mean, it's not like they were advertising, "Hey, drink Coca-Cola because it has cocaine in it." But you know, it was mentioned in the print ads, like what the ingredients were or whatever. When food had actual lard and butter in it. Yeah, well, my grandmothers did continue to cook with lard and butter. I do miss that cooking. I do miss my grandma's cooking. Magical Bear is here. You know what that means? Well, Magical Bear is here. Hugs for Magical Bear. Welcome on in, Magical Bear. How are you doing? Please tell me that you had a good day. Do you know the lady products were originally made for bullet wounds during the war? They coated them with cocaine. I did know that first sentence. I didn't know the second sentence. I didn't know that they coated them with cocaine. I want to keep that cooking with your hands tradition alive. The generation slowly. I totally agree, Space Ghost. Totally agree. It's been a good day. I'm so glad to hear that, Magical Bear. Yes, yeah, some people cook with their feet. I know most of you know Magical Bear, but in case you don't, I've met a lot of people on the YouTube and become friends with a lot of people. So many wonderful people on YouTube. And I enjoy talking with them all, and it's always great to see them. But there is something about a Magical Bear. I cannot see a Magical Bear in a stream and not immediately smile and immediately want to give hugs. I don't know what it is about them, but smile on my face every time I see Magical Bear come in. Just call me Foogle. I'm full of uncomfortable and useless facts. Nice. Tiff, what would you do if that Munchlax was shiny? Back from Sims 4? Alright, how was Sims 4? You don't even want to know what I know about ducks? Tiff, if if you ever write a book, and I don't care what it, I'm probably not fiction. It had to be some sort of nonfiction, something about like, you know, your journey through life, or, you know, short essays about issues that you think are important, or what have you. Um, if you ever write a book, which I know you're totally capable of doing, that needs to be the title. The title of your book needs to be like, you don't even want to know what I know about ducks. If that Munchlax was shiny, I'd be so excited for you because we would have twins. Well, actually, we'd have triplets, Tiff, because I already have a shiny Munchlax. But I can't take care of two shiny Munchlaxes. That's like, I can't afford that much food. So I'd probably check to see if you wouldn't mind if it lived with you. Are there any mods here at the moment? Then I would be more excited because you can give it to me so you can have twins. Yes, Tiff, I think your home would be a perfect place for twins. All right, Ron's here. I'm trying to figure out how to say this politely. Okay, well, Pat, I appreciate that. I appreciate you retracting that. I'm not sure what that was all about, but that's not really the kind of mood that we have here. That was a big message with a lot of emotes and didn't seem to be related to anything. So I appreciate you being here. I really do. But let's just try not to have a lot of messages like that. The range of music with me is 1950s, as in Buddy Holly in 2000. Some new, but they have to catch my ear, not literally catch it. Yeah, I get that, Space Ghost. I understand. I can send you Poke Beans fresh from Alola. Ooh, fresh Alola Poke Beans. Hunting for Litwick in Black and White 2. At the moment, been out for a month now. Ouch, Experiment. I am sorry to hear that. Ron, have you had a chance to eat dinner yet? It was very sus, Magical Bear. Very. Yes, you had shrimp. Okay, good. I just want to make sure you ate. Shrimp? I haven't had shrimp in a while. I haven't had any seafood in a while. I might pick up some sushi for dinner tomorrow. And eat my sushi while I celebrate winning the race against Razzie. You had shrimp a few days ago? Nice. Or not nice. Wait, what does the skull mean? Is that a bad skull? Was it bad shrimp? I'm so confused. It was amazing. Okay, so it was like to die for. Okay, all right. Did I win the race? No. The race will be continuing tomorrow. Today wasn't technically the race. But the last time Razzie and I raced each other live, he got ahead of me on encounters, so we started the stream by catching up so that Razzie and I are both at 1,800 encounters now. And then after we did that, I decided it would be fun for us to do a little wild hunt. So no, the race will continue tomorrow. And that's when I will win. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to win. Part of me hopes Razzie wins, to be honest. But I am excited about tomorrow because tomorrow we're going to hit odds. We're going to hit odds. I'm at 1,800. He's at 1,800. That's a combined total of 3,600. We're going to do at least another 600, or I shouldn't say at least. It'll probably be about another 600 checks each. So that'll take us, if we go the whole stream, that'll take us up to 4,800 checks. It's a 1 in 4,096 hunt. So it's looking pretty good. There's like a 2 out of 3 chance that one of us will get the shiny tomorrow. Croak, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. What you up to? And thank you for stopping in. Come here, Tyrant. Ron, would you mind dropping the Discord link again? Are you the only person in the world that actually enjoys prune juice? I mean, probably not. I wouldn't imagine they make it specifically for you. But I would say you're probably in the minority. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sax. Thank you, Sax. Hey, it's Cujo. What's going on? Thank you, Sax, for dropping Discord. If anyone's interested in joining the Discord, the link is right there. We got a nice little community. It's been growing lately. You can talk about whatever, show off your shinies, talk about comic books. You can, what do we got now? We got a memes channel. We got a question of the day channel. We got an arts channel. You can post all your nice arts. It's a fun little place to hang out. Almost 500 Galarian Meowths encountered. Well, I hope that shiny comes soon, Croak. It's a good one. It's Cujo. How are you doing today? What am I planning on doing after I finish the shiny living decks? I'll probably plan on moving into the nursing home. It's going to be quite a while before we have to deal with that. Quite a while. There's Amber. Aw, it's so good to see you, Amber. The what times 2? What, the nursing home? After every DA I say I need to stop, then magically I'm on Cartana, don't invite others, I need help. Oh, Zen. I'd say go to sleep, but it's hard to do that in a furnace. Only missing 90 months? Well, yeah, that's true. I'm missing 96. But I'm not going to get all 96 before Gen 9 comes out, and then I'll have to get all of Gen 9's shinies. So this is gonna be a long-term thing. And then I don't know if I'll get all of Gen 9 shinies and the remaining 96 I need here before Gen 10 comes out. So, I mean, I'm close. I will admit that. I'm close. But the closer you get to finishing the living decks, the harder it is to get each next shiny. Because there's like less things to hunt. If that makes sense. Like when I started off shiny hunting, I could hunt whatever I wanted to. And I could go for the very common spawn things, and I could use like the really good shiny odds of like SOS hunts or chain fishing, and I could pick whatever I wanted, and I could have like, you know, I've talked about here before, like in my prime, back in the fall of 2020, I was averaging 3 shinies a day. I was averaging 21 shinies a week. There was one day in October of 2020, I got 9 shinies in one day. But as I continue to get shinies, the number of shinies I need dwindles down. And so now, like, I have to hunt shinies that maybe the only real way to get them is in wild encounters. And maybe they only have spawn rates of like 5 or 10%. And it becomes a longer hunt. You know, so it's not like the last 10 shinies I'm going to need are going to be, you know, a bunch of like, you know, it's not going to be like Magikarp and like Poliwag that I can just fish in X and Y. First shiny I'm going for an S&V is Palmy. Oh, that's interesting, Cynthia. I think, and I respect that. I think with all the talk about Lechonk and Smoliv, I feel like Palmy is getting a little bit of the shaft. So I think that's a great choice. I think that's a great choice. Missing any mythicals or legendaries? Yes, mythicals I need Mew, Jirachi Deoxys, Manaphy, Arceus, Keldeo, Genesect, Meloetta, Hoopa, Volcanion, Marshadow, Magearna, Zarude, those are the mythicals I'm missing. So like most of the mythicals. And legendaries, I need Zygarde and all of the Gen 7 legendaries. And of course, like Eternatus, etc. The Electrikes I fear most from this hunt. I'm sorry, I forgot the hunt. Oh, the Galarian Meowth. Yeah, yes, Croak. Yes, the Electrikes there are brutal. I totally agree. At least having a Magapul Pokemon in the front will cut down the number of Electrike spawns. I mean, not directly, but by increasing the number of Steel spawns, it will indirectly cut down the number of Electric spawns. One time you saw a level 63 Petalil use Energy Ball. Huh. Is that not something it normally learns by level 63? I gotta be honest, I don't know the movesets for Petalil. Gotta go, and need to find references for Artsy. Alright, Experiment 221, good to see you, thanks for stopping in. Having a perfect place to get Meowth counter up, and as soon as an electric spawn, it's all chaos. Yep. Totally agree, Croak. I remember that hunt. I remember that hunt. Ooh, it is starting to get warm in here. Yeah, this is Blinding Lights. What are some of the hardest hunts I'm still missing? Good question. Well, maybe not for everybody, but for me, the Dynamax hunts. So the Zygarde and the Gen 7 legendaries are hard for me because Dynamax Adventures hates me. Eventually, I will be doing the Pokemon Emerald Mew and Deoxys hunts. Those will be tough because those are 81 and 92. I'm sorry, 1 in 81, 92 odds. And the frames don't naturally progress, so I can't do a soft reset. I'm going to have to run and re-encounter each time. So those are going to be rough. Believe it or not, I guess it's not hard. I'm frustrated that the only way I can get it is. Oh no, Cujo, I appreciate. I have a Necrozma path. I appreciate that though. I do have a Necrozma path. It's just Dynamax Adventures doesn't like to give me shinies. So of all the Pokemon, Burmy and Wormadam, there is no way to hunt them to get better odds than to Masuda hunt it in Gen 6 and 7. There's no method. There's no chain fishing. There's no SOS. There's no Friend Safari. There's no Poke Radar. There's no Dex Nav. There's no mass outbreaks. There's no Ultra Worms. There's nothing to do to get Wormadam and Burmy other than Masuda hunting or full odds. And I really don't want a Masuda hunt 3 Burmese and 3 Wormadams. I do have Motham. So not that that's a hard hunt because it's Masuda, but I'm going to need 6 of them. So that's a hunt I'm not looking forward to. I'm going to need to hatch 6 shiny Wormadam, and at least 3 of them have to be female. That's going to be a crappy hunt. So you're making foods? Nice, Tiff. What are you making? I still regret catching almost every legendary, mythical, and Dynamax adventures before hunting real shiny lock until random shiny Cortana. That does stink, but and I'm sure you're aware of this. I'm sure you thought about it. You could always create a new profile on the Switch and just play until you get to the wild area, go to the Crown Tundra, and do it all over again. Wait, you're also looking forward to getting all the forums for what's called the kick. Oh, Alchemy. Yeah, that one will. You're right. That'll be 7. I'll need to get 7 for that. But I find Masuda hunts in Sword and Shield quicker than Masuda hunts in Gen 6 and 7. And it's also a more noticeable shiny. That's the other thing. In Sword and Shield, if you hatch a shiny egg, it does the sparkles and everything to let you know that shiny, if you couldn't already tell by looking at it. Prior to that, when you hatch the shiny egg, it did not give the sparkles. So you have to check each one individually if it's a subtle shiny to see if it's shiny. That's what I currently have going on in Ultra Sun right now, and honestly, right now it's the most miserable hunt I've had so far. I'm Masuda hunting Tynamo, and Tynamo is such a subtle shiny that after I hatch each batch of 5 eggs, I need to go and check each egg to see if any one of them was shiny before I move on to the next batch, which slows everything down. And the worst part is I've been doing it for over a month now, but the worst part is I need 2 of them, and I haven't even gotten one yet. So as soon as I finally get one, I'm gonna have to keep going for a second one. That hunt has been driving me nuts. You have really bad luck with the Masuda method? I didn't do the Masuda method for a long time. No, Cujo, I didn't do the Half Pikachu one. That's not one I'm really too... That hunt's not super important to me. Like, if I ever finish the living dex, then maybe I'll go back and do that one for fun, but I don't really feel a drive to get that one. It's neat, but right now I'd like to focus more on getting shinies for Pokemon that I don't already have. But yeah, anyway, so I didn't do, same with the Surfing Pikachu, same with that. Maybe sometime down the road, but right now I want to focus on ones I don't have yet. Yeah, I used to not like the Masuda method at all, and I didn't have good luck with it. But in the past 4 or 5 months, or no longer than that, probably the last 9 months, I've done a lot more Masuda hunts. And I think it's been a combination of having better luck and also having developed my patience more, that I'm more willing to do them. Because, one thing that's important for shiny hunting is to develop patience. And you can develop patience like you can develop a muscle. I started off shiny hunting using chain fishing, which was like 1 in 99 odds. And I got a bunch of shinies there, and I really enjoyed it. And then I started doing the SOS hunts, and those are 1 in 273, and I love SOS hunts. I did those pretty much exclusively for like 5 months. More than that probably. And ended up like SOSing pretty much everything you could in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I low-key want the partner head Pikachu badly, has no shiny sprite but still gets started and everything. Yeah, I think that'd be really, that'd be neat to have. It's just not on my priority list. Alright, then have a great night. I hope you get some sleep, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I can't talk at K9 Train beside my drop pet like Kirk. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're so wonderful. And you're such a good friend. And such a good guitar player. But yeah, so then after the SOS hunts, then I started doing the Let's Go hunts. Because those have pretty good odds too. And then from there, I got into the soft reset hunts. Because I worked my way up to where a 1 in 1,365 hunt didn't sound as intimidating as it used to. And I've done some 1 in 4,096 hunts in the past successfully. So now my patience has developed enough where I don't mind the Masuda hunts as much. I mean, the other nice thing about Masuda hunt, even though it can take a long time, is you're guaranteed, I shouldn't say guaranteed, you are all but guaranteed to get the shiny. It will eventually hatch, and it will be the Pokemon that you were looking for. Some of the other methods, like horde hunting, if it's like horde hunting, like friend safaris, like Dynamax Adventures, you're not guaranteed that you're going to get the shiny that you want to get. But some of the methods, like DexNav, like SOS for the most part, like soft resets, and like the Masuda method, you are guaranteed that the shiny you end up getting will be the one that you're looking for. Another thing that people don't take into consideration as much as they think they should when they're shiny hunting is you can't only look at the odds. You have to look at the amount of time it takes to do an encounter as well. So like, and I'm going to maybe fudge a couple numbers here just for the sake of an example. So if by catching all 4 Pokemon in a Dynamax adventure, you have a 1 in 25 chance that you're going to find a shiny, right? And I'm doing this hunt here where I have a 1 in 1,365 chance of getting shiny. But if in the amount of time it takes for me to do 1 Dynamax adventure, I can check 100 wild encounters. Even though the wild encounters have a lower shiny chance, it's actually going to, on average, be quicker for me to get it via wild encounter than it would for Dynamax adventures. Because it would take 13 and a half if I'm checking 100 spawns each time you do a Dynamax adventure, by the time you're halfway done with your 14th, by the time you're halfway done with your 14th Dynamax adventure, I will have checked over 1,365 encounters. Whereas you still have to go another 11 Dynamax adventures to be at odds for 1 shiny. So take into consideration the time as well. That's another thing, like, it used to be a lot of people would say, why are you doing a wild encounter for that? Why don't you just Masuda hunt it? Hey Devious, welcome back. Why don't you just Masuda hunt it? The odds are 1 in 512. Yeah, but unless I am checking less than 3 encounters for every egg you hatch, I'm actually going to get through the encounters quicker. Shiny Swablu took me 2 days with that shiny charm, but still took so long. Yeah, two days. I mean, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. Devious, your shiny drought is over. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Hefty, do you know the chances for a shiny in the wild? Yeah, like Magical Bear. You mean like what I'm doing right now? What I'm doing right now, the chances with a shiny charm of 1 in 1,365. Without the shiny charm, it's 1 in 4,096. Yeah, you love your shiny. That's awesome, Devious. I'm so happy for you. But here's the other thing, though, Magical Bear. Here's the other thing, and I don't want to break your brain or give you anxiety like I give myself every time I think about this. Since these wild encounters, are like overworld encounters. We're not talking about the random ones you get with the exclamation point in the grass, but since these are overworld spawns, whether they're shiny or not has already been determined before you even run into it. So I've only, as best as I can, I've only been checking Tyrants and Indeedis. And we've checked so far 208 on this stream. We've checked 208 Tyrants and Indeedis. I have no idea how many, if any, shiny Boltons, shiny Greedents, shiny Corvisquires, shiny Eevees that I've passed by. So, that 1 in 1365 chance, does that include like some shinies that I didn't run into? I don't know. I don't know. I've got both Gen 7 Shiny Mons and Sword. Congratulations, Evius. My brain is too empty to think like that. I don't think that's true, but it probably is best not to think too much about it. When I realized that, when I found out that the overworld encounters were predetermined when they spawn in the overworld, and I started thinking about how many shinies have I walked by while playing this game, it freaked me out. Wait, does that mean every single person at least must have ran from a shiny in the grass? Um, I wouldn't say every single person at least must have ran from a shiny in the grass. I will say that the chances are, if you played through the entire game of Sword or Shield, it is very likely that you walked by a shiny and didn't know it. Just based off of the sheer number of total Pokemon spawns in the overworld that you would have passed by. Think of it this way. When Legends Arceus came out, a lot of people were talking about how easy it was and how quick you were able to find shinies in that game. And I don't just mean from massive outbreaks. I mean from just like flying around. Like flying around and seeing a whole bunch of random shinies, right? That was the thing that people were talking about. The odds were the same. The odds were still 1 in 4,096 without the charm, and 1 in 1,365 with the charm. Same odds they have in the other games. The only difference is that overworld shinies. So think about how many times you or a YouTuber that you've watched has just been flying around Arceus and saw a random shiny. That exact same thing has happened in Sword and Shield. It's just you weren't aware of it because there weren't overworld shinies. Well, Croak, that's not the case. That's not the case. On the card, that does only talk about the shinies that you encountered. That you encountered or were traded or what have you. You need to encounter it for it to be shown as a shiny. But why am I doing? Hey, Magical Bear, I gotta share it. I gotta share it. But yeah, I mean, when, like, conceptually, I understood the idea that overworld shinies were predetermined when they spawned. I've understood that for a couple of years. It didn't really dawn on me what that meant until I started playing Legends Arceus. What is going on? It is good to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Once Legends Arceus came out, and you started seeing random shinies everywhere, that's when it dawned on me, how many shinies have I walked by in Sword and Shield and never known? And that's why now, regardless of what I'm hunting for, like right now I'm hunting for Tyrant and Indeedee. But when I first started this hunt, I walked by a Stonejourner. I don't have Stonejourner yet. So I checked the Stonejourner just in case. I'm very confused since when I had 4, all I had were Evolved Magikarp, Squirtle, and Kartana. When you say Evolved Magikarp, does that mean that you had a shiny Magikarp that you evolved into Gyarados? Is that what you mean, Croak? You had shiny Magikarp and you evolved it into shiny Gyarados? Yes, then that's why. Then the 4 would be Magikarp, Gyarados, Skwovet, and Kartana. 28 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Ron, can you, we got a little bit of time here. We still got 35 more encounters. But Ron, can you start looking for a possible raid target? Oh, never mind, Ron, never mind. Um, Someone just went live, and I want to raid them. And I think you know who I'm talking about. Everyone here, you all make my day. I'm so happy to say I love all of you. Watt, that is so nice of you to say. Let's get some hype for Watt. Let's give some love back to Watt. Watt's wonderful. I'll give some love to Watt. Watt, these hugs are for you. This just messes up my mind. Oh no, I didn't want to mess up your mind. I apologize. Oh no, no problem, Lo. No problem. Is that a rugugug? Is that a bad call? Yeah, 28 likes. That's awesome. You guys are incredible. I really appreciate you guys being here with me and making my night a little more fun, a little less boring while I do this hunt. Now I question every single grass encounter in glowing Pokemon. Yeah, I know. You always do brilliant mons? Yeah, I always KO the brilliance for the Watts. I shouldn't say always. I'm sure I probably didn't KO a couple of them in the stream. Most of the time, if I think about it, I KO the brilliance. I wish I could give you over 1 million of subscribers. Watt, that is very nice of you. But believe me, just one sub is more than enough. One sub is awesome in and of itself. And yeah, guys, we are well over. Amber? I mean, I know, but why? What'd I say? We are well over 500 subs now. We have unlocked a community tab on the channel, so I have a new way to interact with all of you. It's all because of you. It's all because of all of you taking a chance on me and showing me some support and subscribing, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Getting that channel or that community tab open on the channel has been a goal of mine for quite a while, and we unlocked it today. The message that I woke up to this morning. Aw, well, you're welcome, Amber. I mean, it needed to be said. And yeah, it couldn't happen without Ollie. Well, good, because I just subbed. Oh, Watt, thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Let's get some Watt hype. I know I said let's get some Watt hype a couple minutes ago, but I'm saying it again. That deserves some hype. Thank you so much for subbing. Welcome to the fam. And I'm just curious. Did anyone check out the 2 posts I made on the community tab today? Just wondering if anyone noticed those. You saw them, Bear? Nice. Yeah, I'll be using those more in the future for announcements on like when we're going to be doing streams and what we're going to be doing, and polls for what we should do next, and maybe some behind the scenes photos and shouting out to all of our friends to make sure you go sub to them, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. I'm so excited that I finally have a way to interact with everybody that isn't in the Discord, because I know that not everyone can be in the Discord, or that not everyone wants to be in the Discord. And I know that there's some people that are subbed that don't make it to the live streams. So I'm excited that there's this new way that I can hang out with all of you. I want to make my PFP. You have to. My name's Sefty, but I know. Well, that's really sweet of you. But yeah, you don't have to feel like you have to do that. But that's a very kind thought. Hey, Amber, are you still here? Are you streaming tonight? You are? What time are you streaming tonight? Ruben went Seal and Dugong to return for Scarlet and Violet. Oh, me too. Me too. Those would be good. Tips lurking. Lurking and eating noodles. Hope you enjoy your noodles. Hope you're noodling it up. Ron, can we drop another link for Dice Art Universe? 9:45, trying to get the kids to bed. We had a late time coming home. We just got back from the funeral, so we're trying to get our next row. Haven't had food either. Amber, sorry to hear about the funeral. That stinks. Yeah, I can understand trying to get the kids to bed and grab something to eat. But I will be there. I will be there. And everyone else can be there as well. If you click on this link that Ron just posted and subscribe to Dice Art Universe and click the notification button, you'll be notified when they go live tonight. If you are not aware of Dice Art Universe, they are the most fun couple on YouTube. Always a good time, lots of laughs, lots of good gameplay. Doesn't matter if they're shiny hunting or playing Mario Party or Fall Guys, you're going to have a great time. I can't wait to see you too, Amber. All right, we got 20 more checks, and then we're going to go on a raid. I want to say I appreciate everyone that's been in the stream tonight. Thank you for keeping me company. This has been a lot of fun. Even if we don't get a shiny tonight, I've had a lot of fun just hanging out and talking with you guys. It really means the world to me to be here. And I don't know who all is left here. If there are any content creators that are in here, if you want to let everyone know what you got going on this week, please feel free. As we take this home. Came in very late in the stream, it's still fun. Hey, you know, no such thing as late, man. You know, you were here. You were here. And I appreciate that. It'd be different if I got like a really kick butt shiny in the first 10 minutes and I'd be like, ha ha ha, you missed it. But no, I appreciate any time you can spend here today. As a reminder, tomorrow evening we will be continuing the Galarian fossil race with Razzie. And let's, can we drop Razzie's link one more time? Hello, I am Wop, but I changed. Hello, Chef D, what is going on? Haha, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got an imposter hefty among us now. But yeah, we're continuing the hunt or the race with Razzie tomorrow, so please make sure you check that out. We will be hitting odds tomorrow. So in general, there's a 2 out of 3 chance of getting the shiny before odds. So it very well could happen tomorrow that the race will end. So that should be worth checking out. Thank you, Ron. And yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible that we'll get a shiny in these last 15 checks. For anyone that's been around here for a while, you know I am the king of buzzer beater shinies. It's happened quite a few times now where it's been the last check or the last couple checks that's finally shown up, where I'm like saying my goodbyes and then all of a sudden it pops. And I should probably do some more promoting myself on this channel. You can check those types of shiny reactions and others out on my channel. You can check out a bunch of shiny reactions I have for Sword and Shield, BDSP, Pokemon Legends Arceus, even a couple of camera videos of shinies in Ultra Sun. I am in bed crying because I want you to get the shiny. Don't cry! Oh my goodness! There's no crying here. There is no crying in shiny hunting. We will get the shiny. If it's not tonight, we will get it the next time, or the time after that. We'll get it. But no reason to cry. And thank you, Ron. That's a link to the Discord again. If anyone is interested in joining the Discord, feel free to click on that link and join. It's a nice little community, very similar to the nice vibes we have here in the chat. Well, I don't want you to cry, Shefty. It's nothing to cry over. We'll be doing this again and again and again. We can't always get a shiny on every stream. That would be nice, but it's not going to happen. Tiff, if you're out there still lurking before this ends, I know you're probably away from the stream eating, but if you can hear this before the stream ends, I just want to say thank you for stopping in. It's always a pleasure to see you, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Alright, 11 more checks. Can we do it in 11? Can we do it in 11? How to call, you're back? Alright, well, you're here for the end. We got 10 more checks to do. Wow, we went We went long tonight. This is crazy, guys. I was expecting this to be a really short stream, and this has ended up becoming my longest stream ever, I think. I'm here. Always a pleasure. Have too much love. Let's get that buzzer beater shiny. Thank you. Thank you, Tiff. Oh, 28 likes. Nice, nice. Thank you, AJ. When am I going live again? I will be live again tomorrow, racing Razzie for the shiny Galarian fossils. So that'll be a pretty good one. Hypno Bro, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. You are coming in right towards the end of the stream. I'm afraid, though, we got 9 more checks, 8 more checks to do, and then we're going to go on a fun raid. What time? It'll be this time tomorrow minus 3 hours. So whatever time it is right now for you, subtract 3 hours, and that'll be right about the time we start. But Hypno Bro, how are you doing? I hope you've been having a good day. Did you pick up who I said earlier I wanted to raid? Did you catch that? I gotta go. Hope you get the shiny bite. All right, Shefty. I'll see ya. Thanks for being here. This one's definitely got some Stranger vibes to it. Like specifically, there's like one of the kids' themes, I think, that sounds like this. Alright, 3 more checks. Is it gonna happen? Lowe's still looking for that in DD2. Alright, 2 more checks. Shiny, 1 more check. Again, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much. Magical Bear, always good to see you. Dilo, thank you for being here. Hypno Bro, thank you for being here. AJ, thank you. Tiff, thank you. Amber, thank you. Ron, we have not given Ron any hype yet. Let's please thank Ron, the hardest working mod in YouTube. Let's please give it up for Ron G. And everybody else that was here, thank you so much. This has been such a fun stream. That is not shiny. That is okay. Daylight's back for the end. Daylight, thanks for being here. But that is not shiny. We will be ending, guys, unfortunately. But you know I love you. I really appreciate you being here. We're going to go on a raid. we're going to type in hashtag hefty hype. Hashtag hefty hype. Just like this. You were here the whole time? Well, thank you, Daylight. I really appreciate that. You're such a big supporter, and I do appreciate you being here. We're gonna type hefty hype. How many times are we gonna type hefty hype? We're gonna type it once. We're gonna type it once because we are not spammers. We know that one is enough. We are going to go raid one of my dear friends who is also doing a wild hunt right now. Who is also doing a wild hunt for a fossil. We really hope he gets it. We really hope he gets it. Please, if you're going to come on the raid, and I hope you do, please like the stream. I'll be hanging out there for a while myself. So just click on this link. Thank you guys again so much. I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you next time. Don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow we're continuing the race with Razzie. I will see